Terraria is a game made by people who love you. Then there's mods, and the people who make those don't love you. They hate you, very much so. Which is why my friend and I are going to beat the Terraria Calamity Infernum mode in an all-year-round, nerve-wracking, blood-curdling, headache-inducing playthrough of what can only be described as the ultimate Terraria Mayham. The best part about a modded playthrough is that you can spawn right next to a huge dungeon, perfectly suited for enslaving all the NPCs you could ever ask for. Actually, scratch that. The best part is probably when you get to choose which anime waifu you get to bring on your journey. And yes, before you ask, that is a black bar at the bottom of my screen. And yes, I refuse to play this game in full screen, because the only people who do that are people who didn't beat Promised Consort Radahn pre-nerf, loser. Now get over it and let me tell you what happened. Now, the first thing on our checklist was the Great Thunderbird, Grand Thunderbird, whatever, that thing. And despite what so-called people on the internet might have you believe, this thing is a vicious killer. But 90, you might ask, isn't that the stone chest plate that you're wearing, which reduces your movement speed? Quiet, I say to you. Restrictions like this are necessary for a seasoned gamer like me. Did you know that I have 100% achievements in 3 of the Sakura games? I bet you don't. Now shut up and watch as I roleplay how the local KFC sources its food. After such an exhilarating display of manliness, I decided to build up our living space a little. What is that? You want the person with the 9-to-5 office job to take on building a miniature Lane-Dell in our front yard? Sure thing. Come again? You want our trophy room to be the hidden city of Nokron?
Suck a fart out of my ass!
Buddy, each time we play this game, it's like I'm installing a map for Ark. Putting that aside, much like Cthulhu, I, too, am missing a pair of huge, round, soft, bouncy, and squishy eyes because I failed to see how it's fair that my anime girlfriend gives me 2 magic weapons for defeating the Eye of Cthulhu as a melee build. What's worse is that I don't get a weapon I'm happy with until much later on, which diminishes my effectiveness in a fight as time moves on. But not because my equipment is so bad. No, I'm just so upset that my friend gets to enjoy the game while I don't. Much like a loving mother, I am now telling you to do your homework regarding what the upgrade trees for each and every class are, because I sure as shit won't show you every little upgrade that we made to our characters. Instead, I will do like the loving fathers of this world and spank you with the harsh belt of reality that is the boss rush when you play a modded game of Terraria. There is no time for enjoying the scenery or building your dream home. No, if you do not beat a boss at least once every 10 minutes, you are a failure to society and yourself. So be a good child and dissociate in the corner while I continue doing this video. There is a certain type of people who, when they get invited to a party, they'd rather not go, and if they have to go, they will spend their entire time in one corner of the room, not talking to anyone and giving half-baked answers when approached. That's me, I am those people. And much like in real life, when there is too much going on my screen, my brain stops working. The neurons, they stop firing. So when the Eater of Worlds decides to show off his new magic trick with the router, I am not amused. On top of that, I feel like I'm being pranked by the developers. I already submitted 3 bug reports because the only way I can explain these numbers is that someone added a few too many zeros at the end of the damage multiplier for the weapon that he is using. But despite all these challenges, or rather, despite me being severely challenged, we managed to take down the worm once and for all. Ladies and gentle ladies, it finally happened. I finally got a weapon that I was comfortable with. I mean, it was technically a ranged weapon, but I've long been an advocate of calling the verbal abuse I hurl at my friends melee damage. And while I might not sound like it, I am actually a huge supporter of giving me every strong tool available so that I can feel superior towards my friends. And look at that, now that we've defeated this overgrown plant, we made it in time for the... What happened? What was I doing? It feels like I forgot something important. There was a game I played with my friend. Oh, right. My friend. I forgot about my friend. So let's rectify that. These next few scenes are wholly approved by the
Giant Fists
fan club.
To my house, or else I'll suck your dick and blood. I'll suck your blood.
God, I wish that were me. What a hunk of a man. You know what I'm saying? I would do all sorts of things for him. Alright, enough fooling around. The gloves are coming off. What we've done so far is child's play. What comes next is probably the hardest thing we've faced so far. And I won't spare you the details, just this once. I'm done. I give up, Skeletron. You beat us. Fair and square. At least for now.